Okay, hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the sales and distribution organizational structure. So this was the question in our last session that what is the highest organizational unit in the profitability analysis. So we had seen there itself. So the answer would be operating concern, which comes at the top in the CEO organizational structure. And today we are going to see these topics like the sales organization, distribution channel, division, sales area, sales group, and sales office. Let's start with our main content. Let's start with the sales and distribution organizational structure, which is also known as the enterprise structure. So at the top, we have seen in the previous organizational structure also that we are having at the top the client, okay, and below that we are having the company code except the CO where below the client we are having the controlling area and controlling areas having number of company codes, but in the SD enterprise structure we are having company code below the client, and we already seen and discussed in our two previous videos that company code represents the legal entity on which the financial statements are prepared. Next come the sales organization, which is the significant or the critical organizational unit. So what is this sales organization? If you see, it is the highest level, or you can say the unit in the sales and distribution organizational structure. And to define it, you can say it is a legal entity which is handling like end-to-end process starting from the sales, delivery, billing of the goods and services. So each process and the each part, okay, involving your sales comes under the sales organization only. Now, if you see the definition, okay, so it is mandatory to define at least one sales organization against the relevant company code because your sales will be recorded at this level and finally would be going to the company code where the financial statements are prepared. So it is mandatory to define at least one sales organization. And if you see in real world also, mostly for each country, we are having single sales organization. And therefore the sales organization is assigned to like company code, okay, or it can only, or we can say in the other language, sales organization can only be assigned to a single company code. And in SAP, okay, in sales and distribution module, like prices and the conditions, all these things are defined at the sales organization level only. And in SAP, if you define it, it is recognized by four character alphanumeric key. So below the sales organization in this enterprise structure, we are having the distribution channel. So what is this distribution channel? So actually it represents how our products are sold. Okay, or simply you can say the path or the channel by which our products and services are reaching to the customers. Okay, it might like reach to the customer through wholesalers, retailers, it might be online sales, or it can be a direct sales also. You can take the example like electronics item, especially like laptops, smartphones. So nowadays people prefer to take these products or purchase these products online. And if you see the luxury or the jewelry, these related item, people prefer to buy from the retailers. So this is how we come to know that which way any organization should adopt as per their product segment or as per their market segment. So simply from the distribution channel, we actually come to know about the market approach of any organization to manage the customer expectations. So if you see technically, the distribution channel is assigned to sales organization, and combination of this sales organization and distribution channel is known as the distribution chain. Let me write it, distribution chain. Okay, so the combination of these two are called distribution chain. Next, we are having the division. So division generally represents a product line or a product group of any organization. Let's take the example of handicraft uh, producing business or entity. Okay, so if you are in handicraft business, we are having different product line, like the products of glasses, metal, wood, like furniture related, and so on. Okay, so these are different divisions of that organization, you can say. And let's take the example of official company Samsung. Okay, so in Samsung also, if you see, Samsung is in like mobile, laptops, TVs, washing machines. So they are having different product lines. So each product line in SAP is known with the name of division, and this division is also assigned to sales organization. Okay, so this division is not assigned to distribution channel but directly to the sales organization or the entity which is responsible for entire or end-to-end sales process. Okay, so next comes the sales area. Okay, so sales area we have not written here. Okay, so sales area, here it is written. So sales area is equals to sales organization plus distribution channel and division. Okay, so sales area simply is a combination of sales organization, distribution channel, and the division. So you try to understand in a simple language, like what is the sales area. Okay, so sales area basically represents a group, okay, or a team within the organization that is responsible for managing like particular segment or the portion of the market. Okay, and that is why if you are having any group or any team and you have seen the like sales part or the sales activity of any organization, they are having their own targets and own KPIs, like key performance indicators. Similarly, any sales area would be having their own targets. Let's again take the example of Samsung company only. Okay, so in the Samsung company, we have seen it is producing like different product lines like laptop, mobile, TVs. So these laptops or mobile would be sold like through online or also through the retailer or wholesaler. So let's suppose there is a team which is managing the laptop which are sold online. Okay, so that particular team would be having its own targets. That would be the sales area, that particular sales area. And there is another team which is responsible for the sales of mobile for the like in the area of wholesale. Okay, or the distribution channel is wholesale. So for that we would be having the different sales area. So that is how the product line along with the distribution channel and at the level of sales organization, things are bifurcated. Okay, and if you see, it is a very significant part, sales area, because mostly in SAP whenever there is a document posting or any sales transaction, it would be involving sales area. Recording of these postings is majorly done at the sales area level. Okay, that is why it is required to specify sales area. Okay, so whenever you are making sales, there would be a credit generation on the customer, and that sales area would be responsible for collecting that amount from the customer. Okay, and then next comes the sales office and the sales group. So what is this sales office? So in general, sales office represents the physical location of any organization. So you are having like one big organization and having their different offices, and it is majorly used to manage the sales force, or simply we can say the passing on the responsibility on them to manage the sales, okay, or increase the revenue. and simply this sales office is assigned to in SAP to the sales area. Okay, and technically in SAP, if you see, it is a 4-digit key simply, but the definition of this sales office is completely optional. Okay, the reason is, for example, there is any entity or any business which is operating from the base location only, and they are not having their offices, okay, in different parts. So in that case, we won't be needing any sales office. So that is why it is optional to create. And the next sales group is also related to the sales office itself, and it represents the team or the department within that particular sales office. Okay, so there might be the sales group for the like key account team and retail support team. So this is assigned to sales office, and again sales group is also optional. Suppose if you are not having sales office, there won't be any need of this sales group in that particular location. Okay, so it is also optional. And apart from it, we are having other organizational unit like shipping point, and then we are having plant and storage location. So these organizational unit are widely used in organizational structure also. So there, if you see, plant comes at the top in the hierarchy of material management enterprise structure. Okay, let's briefly discuss about these also. If you see this shipping point, okay, whenever you are uh, done with the sales order from the customer and want to deliver the good, okay, so that particular product would only be delivered through the shipping point, or we can say it is a physical location from where the outbound deliveries are dispatched. Okay, and that is why it controls the picking, packing, and the good issue in SAP. And this shipping point, let me write here also. Shipping point is determined automatically based on the three things. Okay, so in that, for example, you are creating the sales order or any other sales document. Okay, let me mention giving the star like plant, and next comes the loading group, and then shipping condition. So these are the three component. Okay, in any sales document, when you are giving these component, shipping point will automatically be determined. Okay, and the shipping point is assigned to plant. Okay, if you see the assignment part. Next comes the plant. So plant, simply we know that a place where the products are produced, consumed, or from where the products are distributed. Storage location, we know that wherever the products are stored is known as the storage location. So what is the purpose of it? Simply it bifurcates the various stocks we are having. For example, at one particular location in the plant, we can have the stock of finished good, and then we can have the stock of raw material, stock of traded good at different location within the plant itself. So that's the use of storage location. Okay, now let's discuss our questions. So our first question is that we have just discussed. Shipping point is assigned to. So the question is to which component or the unit the shipping point is assigned. So I have already told you it is plant only. Okay, because shipping point is just a physical location from where the deliveries are dispatched. Okay, and then we are having the second question, which I want to give the answer in the comment section. And this is very important. The sales area is combination of What? And this is we have already seen. So I want you to give the answer in the comment section. That's all for today. Thank you.